have just entered the English Cipher.
Maya? Detective Maya? Are you completely frozen? Or did you accidentally turn into a beautiful statue this morning?
Oh, Elias. Wow, you really scared me. No, I am not a statue. I was actually doing a very intense, very difficult mental exercise.
An intense mental exercise? It looked like you were trying to hypnotize your coffee cup with your eyes.
No, please do not laugh at me. I was actually trying to force my brain to stop talking to me in my native language. I was trying to turn off my internal translator. My head hurts so much right now.
The internal translator. That is a massive, incredibly frustrating obstacle for almost every single language learner on this planet. It is the perfect case file for us to investigate today. Welcome back to the Safe House, everyone. I am Elias.
And I am Maya. A very warm welcome back to the English Cipher, your premium space for unlocking real fluency. Today, we are opening up a masterclass about the mind.
Yes, today we are teaching you exactly how to train your brain to think directly in English automatically, without rules, without stress, and without freezing in the middle of a sentence.
This is so important, Elias. When I was a beginner, every time a native speaker asked me a simple question, my mind felt like a crowded, chaotic market.
A crowded market? How did it feel inside your head?
Well, first, I heard the English words. Then, my brain translated those words into my native language. Next, I created a smart answer in my native language. Then, I translated that answer back into English. And finally, I tried to speak. By the time I opened my mouth, the other person had already walked away.
That sounds absolutely exhausting. In cognitive psychology, we call that the mental translation wall. It makes your speech sound heavy, slow, and robotic. It drains all your positive energy.
It really does. It makes you feel like you are not intelligent, even though you know the vocabulary. So, Elias, how do we break down this terrible wall? What is the secret trick?
The secret is that you cannot force your brain overnight. Your brain is a muscle, Maya. If you want to run a marathon, you do not start by running 40 kilometers on day one. You start with small, easy daily habits. We have a 4-step framework to train the mind naturally.
A 4-step framework? Outstanding! Listeners, please grab your journals right now. Elias, what is step number 1?
Step number 1 is what I call the noun immersion game. It requires absolutely zero grammar.
The noun immersion game? How do our friends play this game in their daily life?
It is incredibly simple. Throughout the day, whenever you look at an object around you, do not say its name in your native language inside your head. Force yourself to say the single English word. For example, look around this room right now, Maya. What do you see?
Desk, microphone, window, coffee, lamp, chair, tree.
Exactly. Just single nouns. You can do this when you walk to the bus stop, when you sit at your office desk, or when you cook dinner. Tree, bus, computer, pen, salt, knife.
That is brilliant, because it builds a direct emotional connection between the physical object and the English word. It deletes the middleman. The native language never enters the equation.
Precisely. You are training your brain's routing system to connect the visual image straight to the English vocabulary. That is the baseline foundation of thinking automatically.
I love that. It feels like a fun game, not like boring studying. Okay, so once our brain is good at naming single objects, what is step number 2?
Step number 2 is the director's narration. This is where we move from single words to simple micro sentences. For example, when you wake up, think, I am waking up. I am walking to the kitchen. I am making hot tea. The tea tastes good.
Oh, wow! I am opening the door. I am holding my keys. The sun is shining brightly today. It is like writing a live script of your own life inside your mind.
Exactly. And the secret rule for step 2 is use the words you already know. Do not try to use fancy, complex dictionary words. If you don't know the word for a specific vegetable, just think, I am cutting green food. Keep the flow moving.
That keeps the momentum alive. It stops the brain from panicking when it hits a missing word. Elias, I have a funny confession about this step from my own past.
Oh? I love your confessions, Maya. What did your internal narrator do?
A few years ago, I was practicing this exact narration method while cooking a traditional family meal. I wanted to say that the food smelled amazing, but I forgot the advanced words. So in my head, I thought, the chicken is having a very loud perfume right now.
A loud perfume? That is an incredibly creative translation, Maya.
It was silly, but because I didn't stop to look up the perfect word in a dictionary, my internal English voice kept flowing smoothly. I didn't break the magic spell.
And that is exactly what matters most. Flow over perfection. Your brain needs to get used to the feeling of navigating life in English without constant interruptions.
This is incredibly deep and logical. Everyone listening, if you are feeling this mental breakthrough right now, please do us a small favor and gently click the like button on this video.
Yes, please, and subscribe to the English Cipher channel. Join our premium academy of listeners. We want to guide your mind to complete fluency every single week.
Share this specific lesson with a classmate or a colleague who always freezes when they speak. Let's help them break their mental walls together.
Okay, Maya, now we are ready to advance to step number 3. This is where we bring other people into our imagination. Step 3 is mental role play.
Mental role play? How does this work inside the mind?
When you are sitting on the train during your daily commute or waiting in line at a cafe, look at a person near you and anticipate a conversation. Imagine they walk up to you and ask for help. Rehearse the dialogue entirely in English inside your head.
Ah, like imagine they say, "Excuse me, do you know where the library is?" And in my head, I answer, "Yes, walk straight down this street and turn left at the corner."
Exactly. You are creating simulated social encounters. You are practicing the past tense, the future tense, and everyday expressions in a zero-pressure environment. If you make a mistake, nobody laughs, because it is entirely inside your own private mind sanctuary.
That is so comforting. It is like a safe sandbox where you can build your confidence before you actually enter the public world. By the time you face a real native speaker, your brain has already practiced the movement 100 times.
Precisely. It builds neural pathways of familiarity. Your brain realizes that English is not an enemy to fear. It is a natural tool for survival and connection.
This is pure gold, Elias. Okay, we have named objects, we have narrated our actions, and we have rehearsed conversations. What is the final, ultimate phase? What is step number 4?
Step number 4 is the deepest one. It is creating the internal switch.
The internal switch. It sounds like a secret agent activation code.
It sort of is. Many students think they are just an international student trying to copy native speakers. That is a weak identity. To think in English, you must consciously build an English-speaking identity inside yourself. Choose a block of time, just 15 minutes every evening, and say out loud, "For the next 15 minutes, my native language does not exist. I am an English speaker. My thoughts are English."
Wow. My native language does not exist for 15 minutes. That is absolute focus. It requires real emotional maturity.
It does. During those 15 minutes, if you think about a problem, think about it in English sentences. If you remember a childhood memory, describe it to yourself in English words. Force your ego to change its clothes. That completely removes the feeling of translation. You are actually changing the actual channel of your consciousness. It's all about finding a good balance and committing to the new identity. And the most beautiful fact is, if you practice these 4 steps consistently for just 2 weeks, something miraculous will happen while you're sleeping.
While you are sleeping? What happens, Elias?
You will have your very first dream completely in the English language.
Having a dream in English. I remember the exact night that happened to me. I woke up at 3 a.m., my heart was beating fast, and I realized my mind was speaking English in my sleep. It was the most victorious, magical feeling in the world.
It is the ultimate proof that the language has traveled from your temporary short-term memory down into your deep, permanent subconscious mind. The safe house is fully built inside you.
That is the moment you stop studying a language and you become the language.
Exactly. Connection over perfection. True fluency is not about knowing every single word in the dictionary. It is about trusting your brain's natural ability to adapt and survive.
Elias, I think we have given our global family a massive, beautiful blueprint for their minds today.
We really did, Maya. I feel much more energized now than when I walked in with my files.
To everyone listening to our voices right now, we have a very special, highly confidential mission for you in the comment section today.
Yes, please open up the comments below. Let us test your dedication to this identity switch. We want you to type the secret password. Switch. Type it in uppercase so we can track our true detectives. And then write one simple sentence describing an action you are doing right now, using step 2. For example, I am sitting on the bus and I am listening to Elias and Maya. Practice thinking directly on the screen.
We promise to read every single message. It is so incredibly fascinating to see our community applying these real psychological steps all over the world.
Do not forget to gently like this video and subscribe to the English Cipher family before you close your screen today.
Thank you all so deeply for your time, your focus, and your trust. The morning sun is beautifully filling the room now, Elias. I think it is time to go enjoy our fresh coffee.
Yes, it is. Keep training your mind. Stay confident. And remember, your potential is completely limitless. Case closed.
Great job, everyone! See you next time on The English Cipher. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to hit that subscribe button.